Like this video and subscribe right now, or else. Chess robot grabs and breaks finger of 7-year-old opponent. Incredible how AI can just come up with chess strategies that I thought of years ago. Keep lying, it's going to be a long winter. Please marry me, sorry I'm a guy in real life. Andrew Tate loses legal appeal to end detention in Romania. Looney Tunes characters when they see the cartoonishly large rocket heading right towards them. How we used to take selfies in the 90s. I was rejected by Apple. I was rejected by Amazon. I was rejected by Facebook. I was 28 years old and broke. I decided to start my own startup. Now I'm 30 years old and broke. My dad left 3 years ago, but on Google Maps he is still doing some gardening which he loved. Plants vs Zombies. I noticed there was a blank wall at McDonald's, so I decided to make this fake poster of me and my friend and put it up. It's been there for 51 days. Describe your ex-life using one of GTA San Andreas quotes. I didn't know she was 3. When someone starts crying and I have to pretend it's not funny. Thank you for letting me borrow your car. I left it on your desk. You mean the keys? When a woman says that men are pigs but you respond by simply saying, aren't women equal to men? Modern problems require modern solutions. Ask my husband to dry the dishes. 6 people die after having their throat by kite strings at kite festival. Police have discovered some of the kite strings were laced with glass. How it started, how to make money trading crypto. How it's going. I joined OnlyFans. Why is it easy to stay thin in Japan? That's easy. The last time there was a fat man in Japan a whole city disappeared. Americans will measure with anything but the metric system. Virginia 3-4 minutes. Winner gets the parachute. People who don't understand the lyrics. People who understand the lyrics. They grow up so fast. My cat waking me up at 3 AM. Me waking it up at 3 PM. Real soldiers use Metal Gear Solid tactic to defeat military robot, but perhaps the best tactic used by the Marines, hiding under a cardboard box. Man, it's lucky that we are living in Japan. It is normal to run inside of a female friend every day here, unlike some other countries. Catholics against seedless watermelons. Seedless watermelons against Catholics. I don't know what to say. Harry, these muggle games are so fun. Run, look, my Pokemon is evolving. From a Bratacadabra. I give it 8 out of 11. I would go one higher than that. American TV. The teenager was bullied but happy and he become the boyfriend of the most popular girl at school. Korean TV. The teenager's mother lied killed by the mafia. His father is terminally ill with. They are homeless and the mafia forced him into prostitution, but happy ending, he has enough to eat today. Going to jail, see y'all soon. Managed to sneak my phone in. It's only a 750 bond, so I should be out soon. Love y'all. Hey man, I would ask my mom but I don't want to talk for an hour. How often do you clean your oven? Pretty much never. Seriously, I'm cleaning it every time. It's not worth it. You're cleaning the oven every time you use it. Yeah, the bottom gets gross and full of blood or grease. You're talking about the baking sheet or the actual oven? Baking sheet. My oven has the metal grills on the inside. 1 second. I need a beer for this. So you're putting the meat directly onto the grills to cook, right? Yeah, to grill it. I'm tweeting this. When the school is just about to chill and your sketches light up. What are some survival tips everyone should know? Always carry a pack of a pack of tissues, a pocket knife and a lighter in your backpack when going into nature. Zara Coons. You opened the door for the quiet kid. Plus 21 assists. Ground beef. Above ground beef. What the? My sister is expecting. This would be our first. Congrats. Wanted. Someone to climb into this hole in the library for us. Job requirements. Limber. Trusting. Has not read The Cask of Amontillado by Edgar Allan Poe. Doctor, it's bad news Jim. Jim, what is it doc? Doctor, you have to stop baiting. Jim, oh god why? Doctor, because I'm talking to you. Why are you taking your pants off? Oh peanut butter. Bro, the FBI are spying on us. No we aren't. What's up with this school? I can't get out the doors and windows are locked. Why are there cherry blossom trees outside? I should take a look. F. If Gru isn't real then how did my dad get arrested for minors? A blonde girl excitedly arrives home from school. Mommy all the other kids can only count to 4 but I counted all the way to 10. Is it because I'm blonde mommy? Yes dear it's because you're blonde. The girl returns home the following day even more ecstatic. Mommy when we dressed for gym class all the other girls had flat but I had these, she says pulling her shirt off. Is it because I'm blonde? No dear it's because you're 24. Design an AI which is better than you. Sorry I can't complete the response. Anyone else find this scene really? When this alien farts at Jar Jar, the alien just looks so feminine and Zion the way it farts and turns to him to flaunt it, like it's inviting him to get closer for the next one. I first watched this movie when I was very young and I have baited to this scene so many times. Peas and mayonnaise pizza, yes please. Can't spell manipulative without a man. Also can't spell woman without man. What's your point? Refer to us as ladies we don't mind. Can't spell ladies without lad try again. X with different people makes you spiritually poor. Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. I have ETH dozens upon dozens of women and not a single one was able to run. It's biologically impossible for women to achieve orgasm. I don't know why you'll just be lying on this app for no reason for. Waterboarding couldn't have gotten this out of me. An atheist, a believer. Christ bros, it's over. Amazing God answered the believer's prayers by sending him an atheist to build a boat. The Lord works in mysterious ways. It's weird. I don't see many liberals bragging about their multiple vaccines lately. Well I don't see Herman Cain or Diamond bragging about being vax lately either. Would you rather have $30 million or 30 million loyal friends? Ask your 30 million loyal friends for $5. That's $500 million. Stop doing only and go study a little. 30 million into 5 equals 150 million. If men are agreeing with you, you said something stupid. You are absolutely right. Only here does my teenage rebellion save lives. What the heck does that even mean? She looks like Nicolas Cage trying to infiltrate a high school cheer squad. This dude is what I imagine a reanimated would be like. Andy Cooks. Wow I'm flattered. Shakira on her new song, I'm worth to 22-year-olds. You traded in a Ferrari for a Twingo. You traded in a Rolex for a Casio. In defense of our Casio watches the battery lasts longer than Peak and Shakira's relationship. Shakira we may not be a Rolex but clearly our customers are loyal to us. Boom. As long as Gen X is still left out, why are we always left out? It isn't intentional. You guys are just easily forgotten. Hell the forgotten generation is more memorable than you guys. Scene Paul, give it up to me. Scene Paul is the only human in history that speaks doctor's handwriting. 8 months in versus 8 months out. She expecting a third. Someone got pushed back. She forgot the twins in the trunk. I had a seizure and instead of calling a doctor afterwards I convinced my GF that I was fine and we had X. Free vibrator. What's the biggest mistake you have made because you were on off to my crush house on Google Maps? I would let Charlotte climb up my and rum right out of my tubes. Only 2 things a man needs, respect and family. Starves to death. Eat the family. Weird looking white balconies in Vienna. What's their purpose? Klinko for side. Guess where I'm from? Hinton the pig. Earth. I was thinking more specific. Send this to someone you too. She doesn't have a phone yet. What should I name her? I found a coupon that gives you $5 off at any store. If you use a hand, will give you 100% off, so it's way better. I was tutoring today and one of the kids asked me what year I was born. I said 1996 and she said, were you a slave? Clueless couple struggled to get pregnant for 4 years, are told by doctor the wife is still a because they were having sex. Teens steal what they think is and end up in their grandfather's ashes. Me, rum's inside. Huh, you better be blanks. Me. Tonight a 19-ish-year-old in the bar very nicely asked me if I could give them a refund on a vodka coke they bought because they realized they were too drunk and drinking it would be a bad idea. Remove both so ballsy and sincere I couldn't possibly refuse. I thought in all US states you must be at least 21 years old in order to purchase alcohol. I'm one of the dozens of people worldwide that live in a country that's not America. How old is the footage? My late husband and his son are on the first shot and he lied in 2014. Hi Lucy, sorry to hear this. This footage was recorded last week. When you're deep in a Alabama girl and she says you F better than my uncle, do not compare me to my father. The National Park Service wants humans to stop licking this toad. Me, carefully going around the victim's body with chalk. Detective, we don't usually outline the balls. Me, oh I'm not a cop lol. Area 51, airport in Nevada. Hold up. Fill in the blanks. Every dash is a dash. If you are dash enough. Every yawn is a potential bob if you are fast enough. I have to ask, having a debate with my better half, my snake stopped eating and my vet recommended that I try live feed since I strictly feed frozen. We put a rat in and my snake befriended it, chilled and slept together all night. So based on technicality I get to keep it as a pet, right? When you're bed you don't know you're bed, the pain is felt by others. The same thing happens when you're stupid. The student debt crisis solved. 1. You loaned $100,000 to a jobless teen. 2. Take the L and learn some financial responsibility. Help wanted. 4 girls only. Pissed I need eggplant. You what it's for. Keep it secret okay. Hallie. 180 grams on delivery. Makes Hallie happy. Lawsuits against God. In 1970 Arizona lawyer Russell T. Tansey filed a suit against God on behalf of his secretary Betty Penrose seeking $100,000 in damages. Penrose blamed God for his negligence allowing a lightning bolt to strike her house. When God failed to turn up in court, Penrose won the case by default. The best part of eating a peanut butter cup is taking off its little panties. Massachusetts health officials announce first cases of concerning new gonorrhea strain. World's largest aircraft prepares to take off. Airlander 10, a spectacularly huge helium-pumped aircraft, is unveiled, fully assembled for the first time. Matcha is literally the cutest shade of green ever. Such a shame it tastes like that. On God, that she tastes like turtle pee. The elephant's in the room. Maybe. Our mission: to eliminate youth homelessness. You're gay. As a machine learning model, I do not have personal preferences or orientations. So being gay is derogatory. Too many requests in 1 hour. Try again later. Introducing a Rhode Island pizza strip. Shakira was never bigger than J-Lo ever in her career, and I love Shakira. Sure. Chicken pox at 8 years and shingles around 38 years. I'm still living. No need to mate. One of my mates got hit by a car, he lived. I guess we don't need any of those road safety laws. No English word has double O except the word food. Prove me wrong. This is proof that preschool education is important in childhood and that choosing the right books and tools to learn is more important than gnarly wood. For now, get a stool, go back to the classroom and learn some coordination. Don't be a hooligan. Cashier checks my ID in half a second. Me, that was fast. Cashier, yeah, I saw the 19. Me. If you are physically bullied, the best thing to say is no, don't do that. You'll give me a How high do liberals intend to allow our debt to climb before they admit we have a financial situation that is unsustainable? You would think $31.4 trillion would be a code red panic. You sound like a teenager whining about not getting a Mercedes after they crashed their Nissan. The illusion of X. Feminism is the illusion of freedom. Both are destroying society. Tweeting is the illusion of intelligence. Fact. USA. USSR. The first pick is Cuba, second is Detroit. Wait, Alucard is just Dracula backwards. Why did it take me so long? Because we are not used to seeing vampires mirrored. Your childhood wasn't complete if you didn't almost drown. Probably also wasn't complete if you did drown too. Are there any coders out there, or do you know anyone that is good with mobile apps? Got a $1 billion idea? I'll gladly implement your $1 billion idea for $100 million. That's a huge profit margin for you. I have worked on a number of film sets. I have never been on a set where an actor was responsible for checking their own prop weapon. The armorer and the AD are responsible for tracking every weapon on set and ensuring they're safe. Have you ever taken a weapon safety class? I was a squad leader in the 82nd Airborne Division. This young man this morning out his mind, couldn't hold his body up. Maybe 20 years old and ravaged by drugs. If I knew I could be safe, I would have put my arms around him, tell him I care about him and that this can't be what his life was meant for. I care about him, and then makes assumptions about a complete stranger's life, posts a photo of someone without their consent on the internet to feel good about his own pitying gaze, and then deems him as unsafe. For what reason exactly? I slept with a fat girl once. It was 2007. I met her in a cowboy bar. She was a conservative from Long Island who weighed 130, maybe 140 pounds. When she texted me a week later, I told her I was Big Shill to scare her off. Made you look like what would realistically happen if the Joker fell in a tank of acid. Mike Tyson punches you in the face. What's your first move? This is America, baby. I'm calling the police to make a report, then taking him to court. We can settle outside of court for a nice lump of dollars. You're talking a lot of shit for someone that can be taken down by a glass of whole milk. Imagine letting a dude with that skull shape and jawline convince you that he is superior to you in any way. Dude looks like Don Knotts had a baby with Don Knotts. Tony Stark glass wearing Great Value brand Tom Holland looking. To the women of Reddit, if you had a D, what would you do with it? I would measure it and send pics to my friend to have them evaluate what I'm wielding, then nate my sister so I can finally be an aunt. Excuse me, what? Right, I love my family, but and let your keyboard finish it. I love my family, but it had to end. My fingers turned deathly pale sometimes. You're gaining privilege. Bro, she built like a MacBook for real. When did y'all lose your V card, and was it to someone special or just another normal person? I was out bush and a bud technically it. A friend of mine says they think bananas taste disgusting. Maybe take the skin off. He has been skinned. What now? Try to up him off. He still thinks it is disgusting. OMG, that cop lady with 5 co-workers. Every female soldier right now. Thank you for your cervix and fulfilling your b. What are men thinking when the hairdressers touch their shoulders? I wish Giuseppe would lose some weight. He keeps brushing me with his moves. Bro, she didn't even cry at the end of Breaking Bad. Do women even have feelings? They are odd, beautiful creatures, my friend. Sparkles, where are all the M&Ms? My dog ate a huge bowl of chocolate on Christmas some years ago. She's dead now, but that's cause my dad or LMFAO. What the F do you mean LMFAO? Good night. Start a new job tomorrow. Feeling pretty nervous. You're going to be great. This is why I drive a Toyota. I'll never forget my first Toyota. You'll have a type and it shows. Throw me to the wolves, I'll come back pregnant. I wonder what other uses for it could possibly be. Could possibly do dishes, clean, or maybe cook. No, the cat.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.